All right. Welcome to my first NHL stream. I decided to go with the Los Angeles, or not Los Angeles, excuse me, the Anaheim Mighty Ducks. And yes, this is purely because of the fact that Atlanta does not have a team, and so I decided to go to a childhood team. You know. So here we are. This is, I'm going to advance past this last preseason game here. And we're going to go ahead and sim up to our first regular season game. So, team must be salary cap compliant. We should be good to go. Waivers, I'm not going to worry about that right now. Amateur scout called. I'll leave him alone for now. So some players that want to meet with you. Let's go meet with them real quick then. Let's do this. Had a negative effect. That was a positive speech. Anybody else need to talk? No? Alright. We're gonna let that be for now then. What's going on? How's it going, Cam Bob? Give me 1 second. Sorry, I need to pull up the comments on my phone so I don't have to keep going back and forth between the computer and this. Alright, I can see you now. I hope you can hear me alright too. Let me know if you can't hear me, although I guess if you typed in something that said you couldn't hear me, then that means you could hear me, but anyway. So here we are, first game, Ducks versus the San Jose Sharks. Alright, so we're going to go ahead. Oh, there's another team meeting. Let's hold this team meeting real quick. And yeah, that sounds like something good to say. That's what I wanted to see. Big morale gain right there. Here we go. I'm anxious to do this. I was trying to do this yesterday a different way and it didn't work. Very funny, Cam Bob. Alright. I should have gone with the old school jerseys from the movie, but no. I like hockey. You know, I'm not a huge fan of it, but I like it. I've always wanted to play it as a kid. Didn't have an ice skating rink nearby. And when we had the Thrashers come to Atlanta, of course, I followed them some. And then we lost the Thrashers, and so now I don't have a hockey team again. So that's why it's Anaheim versus some other teams. I know before the Ducks, my team used to be the Los Angeles Kings. You know, but you're talking about way back when I was like, you know, 4 or 5 years old. You know, maybe 6. Here we go, though. We're gonna get this started. Oh snap!
Nothing in the rule book says you have to like the other guy. These two teams go up against each other yet again. We have begun.
Oh, whoa. That was a little too close. Let's go.
Moves up the wing.
Hold on, I can't see your comment. You said, do I follow the Jets now? Nah, not really. Like I said, you know, without it being Atlanta based, it's like, you know. Uh-oh, here we go. Tried to make a move right there. I mean, I know it's the same franchise, but like I said, it's not the same since they aren't in Atlanta now.
That was all positioning right into his glove.
Oh, I thought we were setting him up right there across the middle.
Brilliant move on that pass.
We're back on defense, though. We got this.
Forcing attention in deep. The puck is fielded now by Hagelin. Takes it up near the boards. Cut on by with that one.
Oh,
With the shot.
That's going to happen. There's not a lot of room there. He just missed the shot.
so close right there. You're a Leaf fan? You know what? I actually like the Maple Leafs a little bit. You know, I'm not a huge fan, but I like them.
Strong play. Possession gained by Mark.
Icing. Son of a gun.
Down the mini.
It's hard at times, but you stick with them. Hey, you know what, though? I respect that. Because there's too many people nowadays, when it comes to being a fan of a team, they're so quick to hop on and off of bandwagons of whatever team is hot. You know what I mean? So to me, you are a true fan since you ride or die with your team. You know what I mean? That's the mark of a true fan. It truly is. Is that in there? Oh my gosh, I thought it went over his left shoulder. Man, I thought that went over his left shoulder.
Just under 9 minutes played in the first. Neither goalie has made any mistakes so far. Good clean win. Trying to go to me.
Where's my help? Where's my help?
Odd man rush.
Oh shoot.
Cruises to the slot. Are we getting one? Yes.
Was that tripping? Yeah, they're gonna call that on us.
Defensive player was trying to go for the puck on this breakaway opportunity. But
I don't care. We stopped the goal.
It's all skates. We got ourselves a penalty shot.
San Jose's starting in on the penalty.
Oh shoot. Yes! I had no control over the goalie. I thought I would have had some control over him in that situation.
But he didn't deliver the puck to the right area. Good save by the goalie.
I'm glad.
The Ducks with a face-off win. Chip to Raquel.
Where was he passing that?
Pitching it to Dupre. Moves up the side with it now. Gets behind the net and looks to the front.
Oh my gosh.
The first real big one of the game.
I'll hold that one. Said you got pretty pissed when Kessel got traded. Looking back, it was probably the right move. Yeah, I'm not so up on the trades, unfortunately. But hey, if you think it was the right move, though, man, you know.
How about this? He only played 2 periods to get his first NHL win. He came in after his team was trailing in the first period. He had 2 shutout periods to earn his first.
Oh snap! They knocked that out the way. Get this. Here we go. Oh, he missed it. He missed a wide open net. How?
Directing that one to BX.
Get the puck, man. Golly.
Pointed to Dylan. Flings it. What a reaction.
Oh, that's some bull. You saw the way they snuck that in backside. Golly.
And finally, a goal.
I was hoping, Doc, that we were going to get that first one.
The Sharks with a center ice face-off win. Gathered in by Joel Ward.
Here we go.
Passing one off now to Getzlaff. Lets the shot fly.
We would have had the... Oh! Come on.
Slid to Ward. On to Carlson. Right near the line. Pass to the...
There we go. Get up there. Get up there.
That one fired down.
Oh, we could have gotten that.
The race and icing is called.
Yeah, he ripped it. He did rip it.
What a great stop by the goaltender on the slap shot. He placed that perfectly, but the goalie was even better.
Under 3 minutes to go first period. The Sharks ahead 1-0. Clean
Get it.
on the draw.
There it is.
Ducks in their own end.
Oh, no. That's not what we needed.
Another pass, they can keep the pressure.
Get their defense.
Got that one.
That is a sweet save there.
And down to Pavelski. Good, quick.
Good D right there.
Slides it to the point to Martin. Shoots. Oh, off target. Elects not to shoot. His stick can break up a play, and it just did. Takes a chance.
We got it.
To the opposite corner. And
Finally.
it in the defensive zone.
Really?
Great save.
He's going to skate away from the puck. That makes perfect sense.
Here in the defensive zone. Opening period is.
Was that icing? I think it was.
He's got the only goal in this one.
No, that was the end of the first. Okay, I'll take it. Whereabout do I live? I live just outside Atlanta on the east side. So,
Ducks are down only by one.
in Gwinnett County, if you know where that's at.
Over the puck in that first period, this could easily be a 3 or 4 goal deficit.
Drives to the crease.
My goodness. They're harassing the crap out of us. Where y'all from?
Oh, he made him zig when he should have zagged, didn't he? That's what those pads are for. Oh, that's good. And a save. Laid on to Pavelski. Nice stand up.
There we go.
Anaheim's in possession
Shoot.
as they travel in their own end. Waffle.
Oh, no. Come on. How did they... Toronto. I kind of figured, but, you know, you can be fans of teams where you don't live in that area. So, like I said, I kind of figured you may have been Toronto since you said you were a Leafs fan, but... I've been there once, actually. Years and years ago, I went up to Toronto. It was pretty cool.
In this game, they might make it 3 fast. The Ducks control the play at center. Loose puck taken by.
Give me the freaking puck.
Back into his own end and look over his options.
That's not what we wanted to do. Alright, we'll reset this.
They're moving the puck in their own end. Pass attempt to Hagelin. Goes right through him.
Doggone.
The Sharks up the wing luck the puck and gathered in by Kessler. And it's taken over in the defensive zone by Martin. Chip to Wingles.
I did not mean to shoot that. Got to root for your home team? Yeah, hey, I don't blame you, man. I do that definitely with football. By the way, since I don't know if I've seen you before on my streams, I do also stream other games as well. I'm big on the football one right now. I've got a Madden 16 franchise that I've been streaming, and I post all my videos up on YouTube as well afterwards. So if you ever got curious about some of my other work, go check it out on YouTube, Shakira725. And on Twitter too, you can follow me. Usually I'll post. I didn't for this game, but usually I'll post on there before I, you know, end up starting my stream up. But yeah,
Pass to the slot.
get it. There we go.
The Ducks ready in attack back in the defensive zone. Steps between the circles. Turning on back just like they did in practice. This is a game. Puck is thrown to Carlson. The Ward carries it toward the woodwork.
I hate how they can stop on a dime like that on me. I tried to set him up for the kill shot, and I just end up missing.
Scrum over, puck kicked. The Ducks lock the puck in the defensive zone. Now it's directed to Maroon. Got it in the
There it is. About doggone time.
with that shot.
Okay. Alright, cool. Appreciate it. About doggone time we get that.
Stewart's quick wrist shot surprised the goaltender.
That's what we've been trying to set up all night right there.
This shot, Enzo, it's a really
And they kept getting in the way of the puck.
and to the post.
Anaheim's gotten a goal here to get back to within a single goal with lots of time left in the game. We're still in the second. The Sharks control from the neutral zone. Mashed in. And the possession taken up by Torres. The pass is off the mark. What a chance that would have been.
Wow, I pressed to pass that one. He didn't do it.
A hammer shot from the point. The Ducks continue on at center. Propelled to Getzlaff. Oh, a save. Wrist shot
Oh, so close.
behind the net with the shot.
You have to give yourself a chance. That puck cannot miss the net like that.
Out in the slot.
Good job. Good job. Good job.
By both goalie and shooter.
You want to score goals, you have to go to this area.
Shook right through. Rister got the iron. He tried to go top shelf. He got the crossbar with a shot. Shooter Turned away. Puck is grabbed by Vlasic. The Sharks are starting back in the defensive
Come on.
zone. Nice fake. Shakes him loose. The puck taken hold of by Marlowe. That is defense.
Here we go.
Controlling play now in the defensive zone. A shot. Got it all.
Oh, that puck just
There wasn't really anywhere to go on that shot.
Moving it to Pavelski. San Jose's in control through the neutral zone. Slid.
There it is. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Ah, he got that before me.
Great job on a cut pass. Anaheim's in their own end, continuing on. Trying to go to Horkoff. Speared along by Braun. Got his glove on it. Put his pads
So freaking close.
The shooter's not often aiming the puck. He wants to get rid of it as quickly as he can. This was a beautiful relief, but it clanged off the crossbar.
I'm gonna get this.
San Jose's got a face-off win. On to Wingles. Hatchets one. Take it to the slot.
Did they call something on me? Or was it the end of the quarter? See, I don't have sound where I'm at. Yeah, EASHL is definitely back this year. That's the main reason I got this game. New. Otherwise, I would have waited. I know I have a group of guys that I end up playing with on here, and we did that a lot on NHL 14. And I think you can play it in the demo, actually, if you have everybody has the trial going on. But yeah, it is definitely back though. What's interesting though about it this year, at least, is it looks like it's no longer about leveling up. You know how before you would get experience points and you put them toward leveling up certain things. It looks like they just did a class-based system with it. You know what I mean? Like literally just you choose your class every game you go in. Now maybe that was just because I was doing the drop-in games and that's how they did it. Maybe it's different for when you actually get into the EASHL league where you're actually playing against other teams and whatnot. But from what I saw, it looked to be just a class-based. You pick your class every time you go in there after you got your position. So I kind of hope it's slightly different because that's what made it unique, right? You had everybody with their different height and weight and things that they wanted to focus on as a player. So some people be all about their shooting ability, whereas others might want to be able to deke everyone out like there's no tomorrow. Then you had those that were just great. Oh, come on, that was close. There it is. But yeah. Yeah, well, I never paid for it. Never paid for the money, to get the extra points or anything like that. I didn't want to pay real money. I prefer to just earn it. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I would hope that they do something slightly different so you can have a little more uniqueness to it. But if they don't, I'm still gonna enjoy it. I mean, that was one of my favorite aspects, was being able to play with some friends of mine on here. You know what I mean? Getting our team together, everybody trying to work together as an actual team. Instead of as like how it is with drop-in games, where it's just a bunch of individuals. I know I did a drop-in game yesterday, actually. And we had this one guy on the team playing left defender now, by the way. And he was acting like he was a wing or a forward, or some center or something like that. He was acting like he was one of the forwards. And as a result, I was the only defender back there playing defense. And we ended up getting smoked like 9-3. And I mean, it got to the point where the rest of the team actually would purposefully go off sides whenever this guy would get the puck because they didn't want him to take it up, and they were trying to send the message across. So then he, in turn, started going over the line on his own whenever one of us had the puck, so that we couldn't bring it up. And so it just got into this whole mess of things, and that's one of the reasons why. Oh, I was not trying to shoot that. That's one of the reasons why, when you have the actual team-based thing, when you've got your club, and it's a bunch of people that you can have a lot better games out of it. It feels closer to how hockey really should be played. You know what I'm saying? That's what I like about that aspect. That was a terrible pass. Do not let him get this. Oh, shoot. Oh, good save.
You don't get many better opportunities than that.
Here we go.
Anaheim's got it in their own end. Up the wing still with possession. Oh, that's a really good deep.
Oh, they deflected that. Oh, so close.
Having a heavy shot like that is great, but you got to hit the net.
Waits with it. Fired straight up to Nieto. Carries it up the side. Oh, what a play. Picks it up in his own end. The Ducks through the neutral zone, controlling play now. Lets it go. Got in the way of that one. Back in his...
You know, trying to actually do some strategy with it, making runs on the outside, trying to get those 1-2 passes off.
to the slot. Not on the net.
Pop it in behind the goalie, that sort of thing. Now, the other type of player you'll see, I didn't see it in that one game that I did, but the other type of player you'll see are those that like to do a ton of deets and think they can fake everyone else out on the team. And you see that in FIFA as well. You know, it's one of those things where it kind of happens. And unfortunately, you just got to deal with it. Unless you know them personally, a lot of times people aren't willing to listen to, you know, what you have to say about it. And then it gets into who can curse who out the best way or something like that. Oh, that was so close. We had it. He towed that out the freaking net. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it.
Gathered in by
Crap.
Vlasic. And now it's directed to Marlowe. Nearing the end of regulation.
You can? Okay.
The fans are standing here. Anaheim's
I didn't know you could level him up. Like I said, from the little bit that I saw, it didn't look like you could. But that was just one game. Literally, one game.
poke check. Pitching this one to Perry. Right up the side. He could start some danger here.
Get in there.
It didn't look like he had a thing to shoot at.
Oh my gosh. So close.
Too close to the goaltender.
So freaking close.
Jones is really sharp on this play. This is a good shot, an excellently placed puck, but he's able to make the stop.
Centermen practice this so many times at the end of their game day workouts. And here comes the biggest one, perhaps, of the whole season. Terrific glove.
Oh, get the freaking puck. He left it. There's not much time left either.
From the left wing, tape to center.
Good save, Keep.
Pitching it to Cogliano. Play to be made now. Marvelous save. No time on that one.
Oh, just love to show how much your players played. Yeah. Yeah, but, you know, sometimes that doesn't matter as much, right? I mean, obviously you want to think, yeah, they've got more experience, so they're probably better at it. But some people just come in knowing the game a lot better than others, too. So, you know, one person may have played, like, 50 games, and another person could have only played 10. But that person that's played 10 is, you know, big-time hockey enthusiast. Maybe they play in real life, stuff like that. And so they may have the strategy down, you know, and tactics down a little bit better. And I'll tell you, that's one thing, too. If you play with somebody else that actually knows, you know, how tactics are done in the game, you know, like way to set things up and ways you should kind of play, then it makes your job a lot easier, because most people don't know that play this game. You know, most people are just kind of casual fans. You know, they don't know a lot about different strategies within the game. And so, you know, it's one of those things that if you are one of those people that knows about all of that, it really makes your job, I think, easier on here. Not saying that you're going to do it, because you still got to have the hand-eye coordination to be able to pull it off. But you'll be in better position to make plays.
We are underway in overtime. Who's the hero going to be? Can he...
Oh, come on, glove side.
Can't ask for a better opportunity in the scoring.
Yeah, I think everyone was disappointed in last year's game. I know that was actually one of the reasons why I didn't buy it last year. I waited till it hit the EA Access Hub thing. Oh my gosh, he slapped that away. It was in the vault for EA Access, and that's when I picked it up once it was free. But I didn't buy last year's as a result of it not having the EA SHL, which is honestly my favorite feature.
Right into the slot. Can't get it on net.
Get the puck. Get out of here. Here we go.
Swept on to Getzlaff. Heads to the front.
Oh, come on. Get it, get it, get it.
Picked up by Vlasic. Directing that one to Couture. Puck fired.
I'm not an oh my gosh, did we miss that icing? Okay. I'm not an Ultimate Team fan. I've just not been able to get into it on any of the EA games. I've tried many times. I can't get into it.
And they've won that draw. Good use of the stick.
Wow.
That pass up. Two sticks together, they cancel. The Sharks continue on through the neutral zone. Let's go.
Good D, good D. That's not who you're supposed to pass that to.
Really good deflection. No harm. Loose puck gathered by Couture.
Good save, keep.
Not easy.
It is. It definitely is a money grab. You know, you want to know, I guess my biggest complaint with it is that I would prefer it if they did it where there were two different, you know, ultimate team kind of leagues or whatever. You have those for people that want to earn it legitimately and don't spend a dime on it. And then you have one for those that, you know, don't care about spending money. Because what happens is you have some people, you know, and the way that I equate this is you could have like a 12-year-old kid playing this, and you could have, you know, a 30, 40-year-old guy playing this. And obviously the 30, 40-year-old guy probably has the money since he's probably got a job. He's probably got the money to just go outright and buy what he needs to in order to be competitive on here. And it kind of takes, oh gosh, that was close. And to me, it kind of takes away from some of the competitiveness of it, and it makes it unfair for the, oh, that was in! It makes it unfair for the kid, you know what I mean? The kid that may not have the money to be able to afford that sort of thing. And so he's spending, you know, hours upon hours only to go up in there and end up playing against people that pretty much have the money that they need to in order to buy those packs. And like I said, to me, that's just not fair. You know? I know you aren't forced into buying anything. I just think it makes the playing field a little uneven because, like I said, for those that don't have the real money to spend on it, you know. Now, I'm not saying it's me. Obviously, I got the money to spend on it. I just choose not to because I don't get into the game as much. Not into the Ultimate Team, I should say. Gosh, dang it, that was close.
Good job with the stick. And the
Where is my help? Yeah, so I mean, all that to say, like, if they split it out into a separate thing, then I think I would agree with it a bit more. To where if you want to spend money, fine, you go up against people that spend money as well. You know, versus if you want to play it legitimately and you want to earn your team and do it through trades and just buying, you know, getting the packs as you earn coins, then that's a different story altogether.
back in a moment.
Oh gosh, we're in a shootout. I suck at shootouts. Here we go.
Well, the goalies are getting
No, it's not a surprise. Like I said, it's just a
lists of shootout participants.
it's just a personal preference on those.
What happened there? To the bottom of the first. And here is the first shooter. Out.
Oh, they snuck that in there on him.
Last guy scored. Will this guy? No goal on this.
Ah! Once the puck goes backwards, I forgot about that. Shoot. Well, we're in trouble.
He scores.
Our keeper just can't do anything right out here. That's game. Son of a gun. I'm gonna do another one. That went too fast. That went way too fast.